We're working on a Cedar Creek Silverback front living room. So this is going to be very challenging because when you go in, let's just go in. When you go in, the front has, all the slides are still in because they don't live in it full time. So there's no walls to run any wiring down. So the first wall that we come to that's not on a slide is this wall. This cabinet right here runs from floor to ceiling to floor, whatever. But anyhow, so this is where the main breaker panel is, and until I took this out, I was unable to find the converter. So this is the plug in the back of the breaker panel for the converter, and I'm following the wire and it goes through the wall, and I'm like, that's strange. So then we go in here, bathroom, come down here, and it's right back there under all the plumbing, and strange, just a strange place to put it. Not the weirdest, but just different for me. So anyhow, that'll come out. He's gonna gain that much space. So anyhow, and then there was, yesterday before I started tearing things apart a little bit, there was right in this area a wall. It had a in-control touchpad and his water heater switch. So when the slides are in, which would be this slide right here, when it comes in, he would have to come like this, open this door, reach around, and try and get to the buttons to open the slides. So we're going to move that and put it right up here. It will fit, and then the water heater control will go over on this side, and then the 712 will go right here. This chase on this side right here, this big open where all the wiring is ran, will be where I will bring the solar down from up on the roof all the way down, and then continue on down, and down here go down in through the floor, hopefully find a wire that I can attach onto that I can identify and use as a pull wire, and then make that run from that side of the room to this side of the room. And once I get on this side of the room, then I have to go to the other side of the first basement, just the basement, not the front end. So kind of got it planned out pretty much. Go to the other side. So it will come in over here somewhere, and then this is their existing residential fridge inverter and 2 batteries. He's got, I think these are Optimas. Yeah, Optima 20, yeah, D27M. Good batteries. I had those in my Excel 5th wheel. But this whole thing is coming out. It's really just in the way, because when you come to this side, it's like for storage it should be a pass-through, but you've got, you know, all this space is blocked. So this is coming out here momentarily, and then I was thinking about putting a battery wall right here with a few of the batteries. I gotta take measurements, but I can't really do all that until I get that completely out of the way. And then under the front end, he does have the generator option, the 5500 propane. Okay, so what I'm thinking about doing up here is hopefully not having the lid fall on my head. At least that's part of the plan. So he's got the generator, which he wants to take the generator out and then go with the pair of Honda 2200s that he can tether, and then he would gain, you know, almost 100 pounds or 150, 200 pounds because this thing's heavy. And then over here, this is where the back of that battery box is. Thinking about putting the multi-pluses in right here. So one thing that was neat that Cedar Creek did do is, oops, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but from this shelf right here, it goes back another 4 feet under the floor of the other basement, which is, that's actually kind of neat. So anyhow, this is what we're starting with. And then this weird piece of plastic goes over here, and then just, this is it. It's kind of weird. So anyhow, this is where we start. I'm actually going to be kind of interested to see how we end up. The MPPT and both multi-pluses will more than likely be up front here. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it yet, but I'm pretty sure that's how we're going to end up. And then we'll keep the batteries back over on this side because the basement is heated. So anyhow, I'm going to get started installing, and then we will get you some progress as I go. So anyhow, I'm going to get to it. So as you can see, it looks like my plans changed. Unfortunately, where I had told you that I was planning everything to fit, nothing fit. There was an original wall that I was able to take out, and once I had gotten it out, I measured everything, and everything was able to fit. So I had to go with a vertical battery bank of 6 and the dual multi-pluses over on the left. I did have to separate the MPPTs, one on the left side, one on the right side of the vent.